Some people seem to think that authors owe you the end to a series if they start it and you buy it. People feel entitled. Are they right? Are they wrong? Does Patrick Rothfuss, George R. R. Martin, or Scott Lynch owe you a damn thing? No, I don't think so. Let's have a hot takes discussion on why. I see a lot of people online who really bitch and moan about the wait between novels. Specifically, Rothfuss, Martin, and Scott Lynch are the three pillars. And I understand. I've read all the books in all of those series that are waiting their latest installment, and some of those we've been waiting over a decade. Popular argument seems to be that if you're invested in a series, then you're owed the ending. I only see this argument in books, and I don't understand it. While it would be great if we had the ending of all of these series, and I'm not disputing that, I would love to see the ending of A Game of Thrones. I would love to see the third Patrick Rothfuss book, and I'd love to read A Thorn of Emberlin, even though I didn't really like the third book in that series, The Gentlemen Bastards. The problem here is we can't really hold them accountable, in my opinion. All across other forms of media, video games, television shows, blockbuster Hollywood movies, all of them end at a moment's notice all the time. Simply put, if there's not enough money, they don't continue making it. And I don't see why that's a problem. Similarly, some authors, they quit writing series if they're not profitable enough. It's a real thing. And I don't like it, but who am I to say anything about it? If they're not making enough money, it's their right. Now, in the three cases that we've highlighted for this video, no one can say that they're not making enough money. These are three huge authors with huge series. But that doesn't mean that they owe you shit. Does Netflix owe you when they cancel a series that you wanted? No. When you start watching that series, you're fully entering this unsigned social contract where this show might get canceled. Now that sucks, but I don't like it when my favorite shows are canceled either. But it is what it is. It's the reality of the situation. And whether it's health problems, writer's block, or just a desire not to write anymore, authors don't owe you anything. I get it. It feels like a betrayal. You've invested so much time of your life reading these books. They've grasped you in such a way. But how are you going to force an author to write something? It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of brain power, a lot of creativity. Is a whole decade reasonable to write a single book? No. So that must mean there's other factors happening, right? Certainly. Who are we to try and force that out of them? We're not the ones with their problems. We're not the ones writing the book. Now, I will say, on the defense of the angry people, the communication with these three authors is overall pretty lackluster, pretty embarrassing. If I was one of these authors, I'd give much more detailed updates. They really like to keep things vague, and I think that's part of the reason the community is very upset. I don't see why they can't say, hey, I just finished 20,000 words this week. Now I'm at 250,000 words done for the first draft. Be more specific. Give the audience a little bit more. There'll be a lot more understanding, I think. But overall, anytime any of these authors posts anything, the floodgates are open and people are just bitching about not getting the book. Recently, I saw George R. R. Martin post on Facebook about losing a friend. His friend died, and half the comments were, great, go to the funeral and then release the damn book. That's crazy. The vitriolic nature of the fans, if I was the author, I would probably just not release the book to spite them. It's crazy how angry people get. It's not right. Shouldn't be allowed. I get it. We want to see the book. I want the book just as much as the last guy. But we can't be harassing and attacking authors. And that's what this is. It's bullying. It's harassing. You're not owed anything. That's how it is. I guess I've made this video mostly to just say, fuck you to everyone who's bullying authors. They don't owe you shit. It's not up to you to go after them to make sure they deliver what you're owed. It's not cool. Be patient. Move on to a different series. Enjoy the books you've already read. Don't be an asshole. Thanks. I'm not saying you can't be upset. I'm not saying that you can't even voice that you're upset. I'm just saying you don't always have to be a dick about it. You can say it without attacking the author. It's very easy to be polite, right? It's not hard. I get it. You're frustrated. I'm frustrated. But we don't have to sit there and belittle the author. Ask nicely, sure. But stop telling them that you're owed it. Stop attacking them. They have personal lives too. They have things they're doing. And they can choose, to ignore all of that. They can choose to decide to quit writing. That's their choice. And they're allowed to do it, as much as it sucks for all of us. I understand that this opinion might be a little strong, and a lot of you might disagree. And if that's the case, I encourage you to comment down below. I hope you understand that I'm not attacking you personally when I say don't be an asshole. I just mean be a little bit more nicer with your opinions, what you say to the author. A lot of these authors read these comments. It's not encouraging them to finish their book. Anyway, thank you.